For more Liquid Lunch, head over to YouTube, do a search for Liquid Lunch TV, and hit that subscribe button.
Welcome back. We just breezed right through hour two. Heck of a show today, Frankie. This guy's working day and night, putting together all the guests and all this stuff. But right now, we got some breaking news.
All right. Well, we have some interesting news here. Going hand in hand with what we were talking about earlier, 10 former NFL players have been charged with healthcare fraud. Ouch. So the Department of Justice is accusing 10 former players of submitting false claims for medical equipment, including some for treating horses and pregnant women. The Eastern District of Kentucky is claiming the players filed the claim seeking reimbursements on $3.9 million worth of medical equipment.
Who are these
that
guys?
they never
name any of them?
actually bought.
Who are these
The biggest
guys?
named player was former Washington and Denver running back Clinton Portis.
So he's not even a player anymore. He's a former.
No, these are all former
These
players.
are all former players. You would think this would be a story that our enterprising sports reporter would bring to the table.
Well, he's going to bring it to our attention tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So some
we're
shows
we'll do a news segment called Yesterday's News.
Yesterday's
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right.
Other breaking news for tomorrow.
Okay, it's being reported that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, also news out of Kentucky, is expected to hold a vote to acquit President Trump should he be ultimately impeached in the House, rather than move to dismiss any articles of impeachment sent from the lower chamber. So CNN, citing 2 Republican senators, reported earlier today that the Senate GOP wants to have a vote for acquittal to try to clear the president of any wrongdoing stemming from his dealings with Ukraine, rather than a majority vote to simply dismiss the impeachment.
Yeah.
The Constitution, of course, as you know, requires articles of impeachment to garner 67 votes in order to convict and remove Trump. The Republicans currently hold 53 seats in the Senate. And
so that ain't happening.
Unlikely.
That's the way it looks. And, I said this when we had control of the House and the Senate. The Republicans were tiptoeing around things, and they didn't want to look like bullies. And I kept saying, we got everything. We got the Supreme Court, we got the president, we got the Senate, we got the Congress. We got to do what the Democrats would do and ram our policies down their throats.
Well, first of all,
what we need to do right now is Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham need to let everybody know, as soon as it gets over here, it's DOA, dead on arrival. We're voting it right
First of all, I noticed you again keep saying we, and all the more reason I don't think you should be considering a run for mayor as a Democrat. You seem very much more in line with the Republicans than the Democrats.
I know, but you can't get elected to anything here in New York as a Democrat. But you know what I mean? So I figure if I fake them out a little bit and say I'm a Democrat, then I could sneak in like a wolf in
Let me
sheep's
correct
clothes.
the errors before we're out of time. For starters, you just said you can't get elected to anything as a Democrat. I think you meant to say you can't get elected to anything as a Republican. You talked about Great Britain having elections. It's actually the UK that's having elections. And you said you said they want to go back to the pound. They never did away with the pound.
Yeah,
they've
but
been
I'm saying,
using the pound.
I know, but they want
and
they
finally,
don't want that
you were
soiling.
promoting a segment with a gentleman named Seth Levinson, which was an interesting amalgamation of Scott Levinson and Seth Denson.
Next week we should have Seth Denson and Scott Levinson on, and we'll do the Seth Levinson.
Right, loser gets that name.
Loser gets the name.
Yeah.
You're a winner if you watch 2 hours today, because it was a heck of a show. And if you go out and get some mint Kit Kats, you're going to love it. Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.